Take a slow breath in, letting the air fill your belly first, and then rise to your chest. And as you gently release that breath, allow your shoulders to soften. As you sit or lie here, know that this space is a sanctuary created just for you. There is nothing to fix in this moment, nothing to solve, nothing to achieve. All that is asked is that you arrive as you are. Perhaps today you carry a tight knot of shame in the stomach, or maybe your heart feels heavy with memories you wish you could erase. I understand how tender that place inside can feel, and I hold it with the utmost care. Let us begin by giving ourselves permission simply to be. Feel the chair or the floor supporting you. Feel the way gravity holds you without judgment. With every exhale, release one more layer of tension from the jaw, the neck, the back. If thoughts arise that say, I should be stronger, or I shouldn't still be hurting, greet those thoughts with kindness. They are only echoes of old stories. Quietly say within, I am here, and it is safe to relax. You may notice a subtle warmth spreading through your chest as oxygen nourishes every cell. Breathe life into the areas that have felt numb or forgotten. Allow your eyes to soften, even if they are closed. Let the brow unfurl. Imagine your heart as a gentle lamp, casting a golden glow that reaches every corner of your inner room. You deserve that light. You deserve healing. In this opening moment, affirm softly, I welcome peace into my body, and peace welcomes me home. Repeat it if it feels good, letting each word land like a feather on water. Know that this practice does not demand perfection. It invites curiosity. The fact that you press play is proof of your courage. Place a hand over your heart if it feels comfortable, and notice the rhythmic beat that has carried you through joy and sorrow alike. Thank this heart for its faithful service. Thank your breath for its quiet devotion. As we move forward together, let every inhale remind you of possibility, and every exhale remind you of release. Stay with that gentle rhythm a little longer, giving your nervous system time to settle. If tears come, let them flow as gifts of release. If a smile appears, welcome it as a sign of hope. You are safe here, loved here, held here. This is the soil where new freedom will sprout. Now bring awareness to the invisible bundles of weight you may have been carrying, perhaps for years. Thoughts like, I should have known better, I ruined everything, or I am not worthy because of that choice, can feel as real and heavy as stones in a backpack. Guilt and regret often whisper that we are unlovable unless we erase the past. Yet life is a teacher, and every chapter, even the messy ones, added to your wisdom. Think of the times you spoke harshly, the moments you turned away from your needs, the promises you broke to yourself. Notice how the body reacts as memory surfaces. Maybe the throat tightens, maybe the belly flutters. Rather than pushing those sensations away, greet them with softness. Say within, I see you feeling. You belong to the human journey. The human journey is not a straight line. It is a spiral that returns again and again to old lessons, each time with deeper understanding. Picture yourself standing on a gentle shoreline, holding smooth stones, etched with words like regret, shame, blame. The tide is rolling in, cool and promising. You can choose to place each stone in the water and watch the waves carry it away. There is no rush. Pick up one stone, perhaps the heaviest, and feel its texture. Notice what story it carries. Perhaps it says, I failed my loved ones. Acknowledge the pain that story has caused. Breathe with it. And when you feel even a slight readiness, lower the stone into the water and watch ripples spread. As the stone settles on the sandy floor, Say quietly, I am willing to learn from my past and set myself free. The waves do not scold the stone, they simply cradle it, smoothing rough edges over time. Give yourself that same patience. If another stone feels too stubborn to release right now, hold it close. Whisper, you are safe with me until I am ready. There is wisdom in honoring your own pace. Sometimes forgiveness is a slow unfurling, like dawn light inching across a quiet room. The very act of noticing the weight is already progress. You are no longer dragging burdens unconsciously. You are meeting them face to face with compassion. In this meeting, transformation begins. Allow the shoreline image to fade and return your awareness to your breathing body. Sense how even tiny acts of self-kindness reduce the load. Each inhale brings the scent of fresh possibility. Each exhale loosens the straps that kept guilt in place. If the mind protests, but I can't let go yet, respond with tenderness. I hear you. Let us rest first. Healing is never forced. It is invited. With the body a little lighter, let us explore why forgiving yourself is the door to true freedom. When blame lingers inside, it shapes every thought, every emotion, every cell. The mind sends quiet messages to the body, tight chest, shallow breath, restless nights, signaling that danger still lurks in old memories. Over time, these signals can turn into entrenched patterns, fatigue that lingers, tension that sits between the shoulders, a sense of constant self-doubt. The good news is that the same mind which once rehearsed pain can now rehearse compassion. Thoughts are like seeds, and feeling is the water that helps them grow. If we water seeds of shame, we harvest thorns. If we water seeds of grace, we harvest blossoms. Consider the sky on a cloudy day. Clouds may look solid, yet above them the vast blue remains untouched. Self-forgiveness is like an inner wind that gently moves the clouds aside, revealing the spacious truth of who you are. Underneath error, underneath regret, there is an essence untouched by any act or omission, an essence made of love. You might ask, but how do I access that essence when my mind keeps replaying mistakes? Begin by noticing the thought pattern without judging it. Say softly, a thought is passing through. Then place a kinder thought beside it. I am learning every day, and I choose patience with myself. Allow the two thoughts to sit side by side. Over time, the kinder one gains strength, just as a young sapling becomes a sturdy tree when given light and water. You do not need to erase the old thought. You simply grow a new garden around it. When feelings of shame erupt, pause and place a hand where you feel the sensation most strongly. Breathe into that spot. Affirm, I allow love to flow to this place. Repeat slowly, letting each word sink into tissue and bone. Notice how the body softens, even if only a little. This softness is proof that self-forgiveness is already at work. It is not a distant goal. It is a living practice unfolding now. Over the coming moments together, we will deepen this practice, learning to communicate with body and mind in ways that promote ease instead of strain. For now, treasure each small easing as evidence that you are capable of change. The inner critic may protest, but each time you choose gentleness, you rewrite your nervous system's story. You teach your cells a new song, and as that song grows familiar, its rhythm of compassion and acceptance, you will notice a lightness in places that once felt perpetually tense. Your heart space expands. Your breath deepens. Life begins to taste fresher, like the first sip of clean water after a long, dusty walk. Affirm quietly once more. I open my heart to the possibility of complete self-forgiveness. Let that possibility hover in the air around you, radiant and inviting as we continue this journey together. So many times, the body becomes a quiet messenger of stories the mind has tried to forget. A flutter in the chest before sleep, a dull ache behind the eyes, a tension that sits silently between the shoulder blades. These sensations are not punishments. They are gentle whispers asking to be acknowledged. When forgiveness is delayed or denied, the body often holds the memory. It is not trying to betray you. It is trying to help you see what you are still carrying. In the world of healing, the body and the mind are not separate. They are partners in your well-being. When your thoughts are filled with self-judgment, the body feels it too. It tenses, it bristles, it prepares to defend. And when thoughts are kind, when even a flicker of compassion is offered inward, the body sighs in relief. This is not magic. It is biology wrapped in love. Let yourself pause now. Gently place your attention on the part of your body that feels most activated. You don't need to name it, just notice. Perhaps it's a tight jaw, a flutter in the belly, or a heaviness in the chest. Bring your hand to that area if it feels safe, and say quietly within, I am listening. You are safe with me now. Let the breath enter this space like a visitor bringing fresh air into a dusty room. There is no need to fix, simply presence. Often, when a person has held on to self-blame for many years, the body learns to live in defense. It expects attack. It waits for criticism. And so we walk through our days as if bracing for a storm that has already passed. Let's choose differently. Right now, we begin a new agreement with the body. One where kindness leads. One where we do not ignore pain, but sit with it gently. One where we do not rush to cover what hurts, but bring love to it. You may even notice how your breath deepens as you listen. That too is healing. If at any point emotions rise up, grief, frustration, confusion, know that they are all part of this conversation between you and your healing self. Let them rise. Let them pass. Place your hand on your heart and say softly, I am allowed to heal. My body supports my forgiveness. These small declarations are not empty phrases. They are invitations to your deeper self to come forward. Healing is a remembering. It is the return to the truth that you are always worthy of compassion, even in the moments you wish you could undo. And so, gently now, we begin to meet the story underneath the pain, not to relive it, but to understand it. When you notice that a certain thought or memory brings a tightening in your stomach or a heat behind your eyes, see if you can pause with it. Let it speak, just for a moment. There is no need to analyze or solve. Simply let the emotion be witnessed. Sometimes the most healing thing we can do is say, yes, that hurt, and I survived it, and now I am ready to let it move through. The body is wise. When we listen to it with love, it begins to trust us again, and in that trust we find peace. Let us affirm together, my mind is learning to speak gently. My body is learning to relax in safety. I am healing. Let those words float like soft petals across the waters of your being. Let them land wherever they are needed most. There comes a time on every journey of healing when the mind begins to ask deeper questions. Why did I do what I did? How could I have missed the signs? Why didn't I choose differently? These questions are not signs of failure. They are signs of growth. They mean the heart is awakening. But rather than drowning in these questions, we can hold space for the answers to rise gently, like mist in morning light. A powerful way to do this is through writing, not to judge yourself, but to listen. Find a quiet space and take a few moments to write one line. If my heart could speak freely, it would tell me. Then listen. Let the words come without censorship. Let them be raw, unpolished, true. You might be surprised by what lies beneath the surface. You may hear pain. You may hear wisdom. You may hear longing for softness. All of it is welcome. This is not a test. This is a return. Sometimes the old voices will try to interrupt, voices that say, "This is silly," or "You're just making it up." Those voices are not your truth. They are echoes of past fear. Thank them for trying to protect you and then keep writing. With every line, you untangle a thread. With every breath, you make space for truth. When you are finished, place your hand over your writing and whisper, "Thank you for speaking. I am listening with love." You don't need to solve the entire past today. You don't even need to fully understand it. But just by sitting with your inner voice, just by listening without judgment, you have taken a powerful step toward release. Forgiveness, true forgiveness, is not about forgetting. It is about changing the energy you carry. It is about lightening the weight. And that begins when you choose to meet your inner world with compassion rather than criticism. So today, let us begin a gentle practice together, a practice I call the forgiveness flow. It has 3 steps: accept, release, and receive. We begin with acceptance. This is not approval. This is not saying it was okay. It is simply saying this happened. I feel this way, and I am ready to be honest about it. Acceptance invites you to breathe into the truth. Try saying softly, "I am willing to face what I feel with love." Notice how the body responds. Even a slight softening is progress. Acceptance is the beginning of peace. Next comes release. Place your hands on your heart or wrap your arms around yourself gently. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, picture the old energy leaving your body, like smoke leaving through an open window. You do not need to push it out. You only need to allow it. Say quietly, "I now choose to release what no longer serves me." You may not feel it all go at once. That's okay. Forgiveness is not always a flood. Sometimes it is a slow trickle. Each breath, each intention is part of the clearing. And finally, we arrive at receive. This is the part we often forget, the welcoming of compassion. After all the years of blame, the heart needs nourishment. Say gently to yourself, "I am willing to receive kindness from within. Let it in like morning sunlight. Even if it feels unfamiliar, even if the mind protests, stay with it. You are not forcing anything. You are allowing what has always been yours, love." You can return to this 3-step flow whenever you feel burdened by a memory or caught in a cycle of regret. These steps are yours. No one can take them from you. You carry the power to pause, breathe, and begin again. Let us close this part of our time with one soft affirmation. I now choose to free myself with kindness. Say it aloud or in your heart as often as you need. This is not about erasing your past. This is about freeing your present. As we sit in this soft energy, allow the breath to guide you back into your body. Feel the support beneath you. Wiggle the fingers or toes if that feels good. Let this be your new foundation, a place where honesty and love can live together. The journey continues, but the path now feels clearer. You are learning the art of soft strength, and that is a gift no one can take away. There is something very tender that happens when we are willing to face ourselves in the mirror, not with criticism or disappointment, but with a quiet curiosity, with love, noticing the face, the eyes, the lines that have come from laughter and sorrow, and choosing not to turn away. The mirror becomes more than a reflection. It becomes a doorway back into the self. Take a moment now to imagine standing before a mirror, just you and your own gaze. No need to fix the hair, no need to adjust the expression. Simply look. Let your eyes meet the eyes looking back. If this feels uncomfortable, that is all right. You are not doing it wrong. Many people find it difficult at first, but with each second of looking, something begins to soften. Whisper gently, "I am willing to love you." Let those words rest on the surface of the mirror. Speak them again if it feels safe. "I am learning to forgive you. I am learning to see your light." And then pause. Breathe. Be with the emotion that rises. Perhaps tears come, perhaps a smile. The mirror doesn't need you to be perfect. It just needs you to be present. This practice, simple as it may seem, opens deep pathways of healing. Try it each morning, even if only for a minute or two. It is not about reciting a list of perfect affirmations. It is about coming back to yourself with kindness. Over time, your reflection will begin to change, not because your features shift, but because the energy behind your gaze becomes more loving. If saying, "I love you," feels too difficult right now, you can start with, "I am willing to learn how to love you." That small willingness is enough. It is more than enough. When you offer yourself this kind of honest attention, you rewire the patterns of self-neglect. You teach your inner child, your inner wisdom, that you are worth being seen, worth being held. Mirror work becomes a conversation, not a performance. Some days the mirror will reflect pain. Other days, peace. Both are welcome. As you return to this practice over time, allow yourself to meet each feeling with care. There is no shame in having days where it feels hard. That's when the practice matters most. Affirm once more with tenderness. Even when it's hard, I choose to show up for myself. These small acts of presence become the foundation for lasting transformation. You are not healing alone. Every time you look in the mirror with love, the world becomes just a little softer too. There's a quiet kind of magic in recognizing that what once felt like a mistake is now something sacred, a turning point, a lesson, a seed. All the times you judged yourself harshly or wished things had gone differently can become the very soil from which your strength grows. The past does not need to remain a chain around your ankle. It can become the roots beneath your feet. When we begin to see our regrets as teachers, they lose their power to hurt us. Think of the decisions you once struggled to forgive. What if those moments were classrooms? What if, instead of labeling them as failures, you allowed them to become wisdom? Let's take a gentle inventory now. You might think of one moment that still brings a pang of guilt. Ask quietly within, what did I learn from that experience? Maybe you learned to speak your truth. Maybe you discovered how deeply you long to be kind. Maybe it taught you where your boundaries truly live. Write down 3 things you have gained from what you once called a mistake. Not as a way to justify or ignore the hurt, but as a way to honor the transformation that followed. From that experience, I grew more aware. From that choice, I became more honest with myself. From that pain, I discovered what I truly value. Gratitude does not mean you wish to repeat the past. It means you are ready to receive its wisdom. You are claiming the gift without clinging to the wound. Visualize now that you are planting these learnings like seeds into the earth of your being. With each breath, those seeds take root. With each breath, they grow. Affirm gently, I allow my past to nourish my growth. You are not your worst day. You are not your old story. You are a living, breathing garden of learning, and every part of you deserves to bloom. Let your inner dialogue begin to shift from punishment to praise, from judgment to understanding. Every lesson you've walked through is now a step in your strength. Every tear has watered your becoming. The light you carry today comes from every shadow you faced, and it is radiant. Now we bring these practices into daily life, not just as a one-time healing, but as a new way of being. When you wake in the morning, take 1 minute to place a hand on your heart and whisper an intention. It can be as simple as, I choose peace today. Let your first breath be a gentle opening. During the day, notice moments when self-judgment arises. Maybe you drop something. Maybe you forget an appointment. Instead of saying something harsh to yourself, pause. Take a breath. Place your hand over your heart or your belly and say, it's okay. I am learning. I am human. I choose kindness now. These tiny interruptions of compassion are powerful. They teach the mind that we are no longer operating from old patterns. They remind the body that it is safe. In the evening, take a few moments before sleep to name 3 things you did well that day. They don't have to be big. Maybe you paused before reacting. Maybe you remembered to eat when you were hungry. Maybe you practiced a single breath of self-love. Write these 3 things down if you can. Let them become your evening ritual, a closing ceremony of appreciation. You can also place small reminders in your space, a sticky note on the mirror, a calming word on your phone lock screen. These are not decorations. They are anchors. They bring you back when your thoughts drift toward blame. And don't forget the body. A few gentle stretches during the day, even just rolling the shoulders or unclenching the jaw, signal to your nervous system, I am safe now. I am loved. You don't need to overhaul your life in one moment. Healing is made of consistent, kind choices. Choose one practice to begin with, just one, and let it grow. Over time, the self-forgiveness you cultivate will ripple into how you speak, how you move, how you love others, and most importantly, how you love yourself. As we come to the end of this journey together, let me remind you gently, you are not broken. You are not beyond healing. You are not unworthy of grace. Every part of you, even the parts you've hidden or judged, is worthy of love. Self-forgiveness is not an event. It's a relationship with yourself, one that grows stronger each time you choose to soften, one that deepens each time you speak kindly, one that becomes more natural each time you look in the mirror and see not what you lack, but what you carry. Close your eyes now, if you like, and feel the warmth of your own presence. You are here. You are breathing. You are learning how to hold yourself with love. This is a miracle, and it is unfolding inside you. Affirm gently with me now. I forgive myself. I accept myself. I love myself. Say it softly, as if speaking to a dear friend. Say it again. Let it land. Let this be your truth moving forward. Let this be your song. You are free to begin again, and you are never alone in this. There is a deep well of love within you, always waiting to guide you home. Take one small, loving step today. That is more than enough. That is everything.